You were suspicious that Taylor Swift was going to lose popularity, and I said it was impossible. But she is in the good graces with the Obamas.
But I think, I mean, there's lots of people in good graces with the top folks at the top of the food chain here.
That's right.
And
so what's
down
going on?
they fall. Well,
Okay.
I get a sense that Taylor Swift might be on a downward trajectory because I don't think she can get much more popular than she is right now.
Okay.
And I don't think she had an organic rise. And I think that when you don't have an organic rise, you are going to have a not so organic fall too, because people, the only thing they like more than building you up is tearing you down. I came across this subreddit called Swiftly Neutral, and it's all these like kind of Taylor Swift fans. It's not like a hateful subreddit or anything, but it's just people who are kind of, they were big fans and then they took the glasses off.
Okay.
But it's kind of funny because they're not annoyed with her for like the reasons that I might be annoyed with her. Mm-hmm. They're annoyed with her because she has a jet. When she puts out an album, she puts out 20 variants with like a different bonus track on each one. So if you want to hear the whole album, you've got to buy like 5 or 6 variants.
Okay.
And then they're touting, oh, it's the best-selling album of all time. Well, yeah, because your super psycho fans bought 6 versions of the same album.
I see, yeah.
Remember when Reliant K did that with Two Lefts Don't Make a Right? They had like the 4 different covers.
Yeah, but they didn't have different songs, right? It was
No,
just
they didn't have. Yeah, it was.
I
just
thought that
the
was
covers.
pretty fun.
Right. I bought the pink one.
Yeah. I thought that was fun that they did that, though.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. but these people are. It's like these people these kids just discovered that she is human, a capitalist. Like she makes a ton of money, and I guess now that she has the tour and she's a billionaire, I think that there are people who are kind of over it. I think because part of it is that like her appeal is that she's like the every girl, but she's not anymore. And I sensed this when I first started, like you guys listened to her back in the day, and this would have been like before Red came out. And so like her most popular songs were like, she wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts, she's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. But even back then, like she was like this Hollywood model type. And I was like, this song doesn't ring true.
Yeah.
She's the cheerleader.
Yeah.
And now it's even worse than that, you know? So I don't know. Even to a degree, Kelly, who even like just kind of passively enjoys Taylor Swift music, like has told me, oh, well, she did this thing and that thing, and it's kind of annoying. And I've thought, okay, even the people who just kind of passively are getting kind of have heard stories and are getting kind of annoyed with it. So, anyways, it's just interesting to see that these Swiftie fans
are seeing the light.
Kind of, but it's just like they're like, oh, she's rich. I don't like her because she's rich.
Right. So that's
it's like, do I just take what I can get? Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Is this a fringe little account here, Josh, or what? What is this?
This has 45,000 members.
Okay, this is promising.
Okay.
This is promising.
And I mean, really, the vinyl variants for her new album, that's what's really making people upset right now.
They're mad?
They're mad about, because she's always done that thing where, if you buy it at Target, you get 3 bonus tracks. But now it's like she's selling it on her website, and it's like, okay, this variant is only available for the next 3 days on my website. And they're all like, you can print as many of these as you want.
Yeah.
Did you run out of money to print more?
Didn't. No.
So everybody is annoyed. It's like, I just want to hear all the songs.
I think, and honestly, it might not, and I was just talking to somebody about this. It's not that a person is making money. It's that the person, when they have more money than they know what to do with,
Okay.
is still doing these cheap things to get money.
Right.
It's like, why?
Still make
Like, do me a favor. If
Yeah.
you have that much, why not just make one album with all the bonus tracks? Do you really need to?
because in their mind it's like, I got here because I thought of these good ideas and I have to keep doing these things to keep look, I know this doesn't make any sense. I'm just telling you, this is how these people think.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to this point where you have more money than you could ever possibly spend, it's like your brain just goes into a different mode of like, I could lose it all.
Yeah.
I could lose it all in a second. Like, you're no longer worried about like the average, like, man, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. I hope I make enough next month to buy groceries and pay insurance and do all the dumb things I have to do. Now it becomes, I have to protect this. I have to keep this. And that's why these clowns are like, we're going to space. We're setting up a colony on the moon, because the plebs, we gotta control the population. We gotta there's too many people. They're eating too much meat. You know, there's just all these random things that, like, once your brain stops having to think in like first level survival or third or fourth level survival mode, now it just becomes, how do I control everything else? How do I make sure I keep this level of not happy that I am right now that I'm telling myself is happy? But I think you're exactly right. I think
That's
you're exactly
why the
right.
common person gets annoyed at this.
Right. It's like
throw me a bone. Like,
Yeah.
you've done, you know what I mean?
I'm out here. I'm spending hundreds of dollars to go see your stupid concert when I can't afford enough to buy a house, and you're doing these 10,000 bonus tracks all scattered all over town. I can't.
So you can make this insane amount of money again?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
So I get it. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that they're. I don't think these kids are. I think it's just the language. It's the language of just like, like as if they just discovered she's a capitalist.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because it's hip right now to be like anti-capitalist.
Yeah.
With these kids, with the kids. And look, honestly, I don't blame them.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they're a little misdirected. I think they're a little misdirected, but I don't blame them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, anyways, just a quick little MPC update for the people. Maybe Taylor Swift is on her way out. I think she needs to do something to soften people's hearts to her. Maybe she needs to like
get married. If she gets married, then everybody will forgive everything.
And had a child
and had 100 kids like she promised in that song Starlight or whatever.
Oh, okay.
You could have 100 kids and teach them how to dream.
Is that what she wants to do?
And now she's 35 and hasn't had kids.
Can you imagine if she got married and started having kids? Think about the baby boom that would happen in this country.
That's why she won't get married, and that's why she won't have kids. They don't. If Taylor,
she don't need no man.
No, the elites won't let her. If she gets married, she's the perfect single person.
Right.
The elites are not who have made her will not allow her to get married, and definitely will not allow her to have kids. There's no way.
She could
for that reason.
She could already have kids.
We wouldn't know, Josh.
Maybe she just doesn't see them.
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
And we don't see them, and she doesn't see them.
We wouldn't know, but no, I'm prophesying it right now. Taylor Swift will not. Well, she may get married, but it would end in divorce. And if it does, and there's no way that that they would let her have children.
The cynical part of my heart believes that you're right.
Yeah. No, she's
a big part of my heart.
She's totally compromised. And with all of my heart believe
that's why they let her make $1 billion.
You can only make $1 billion in this country if you are compromised somehow.
See, guys,
you can't be totally honest.
You're upset at capitalism, but you can only make $1 billion in this country by partaking in very uncapitalistic things.
You will be enslaved by somebody if you have $1 billion.
So good luck to you, Taylor. Hope all is well in your world. I hope that the variants go well and you have the best-selling album of all time. The end.
The end.